Alrighty, folks. Good morning. Hopefully, y'all can see me all right. YouTube still keeps telling me that my bit rate is lower than what it should be. Maybe I'll play with the settings on my camera app. Anyway, Pocket Women, good morning. Yes, thank you again to you and to everybody else for all of the comments and support and everything for Bernoulli. He is on the mend. Still not quite back to himself per se. The biggest challenge right now is getting everybody adjusted to the new feeding arrangements. Once Bernoulli's completed his medication run that he's on, things will get easier. But until then, I have to separate him from the other kitties in order that he can eat his food with the medication in there. Because obviously you don't want the other cats to be getting the medication. And Bernoulli is a very, very social eater. That's something actually I did because at one point in time, after he had been around for a few months and Diogenes had only been there a little less than a year, there was some tension between all four of them. And I read somewhere that feeding cats together and having their food together is a good way for them to socially bond, and it actually worked. It helped cut down some of the tension between them. So now, having to isolate him, he really does not like being isolated. Plus, I think he's still a little skittish, I guess, of me closing the door and isolating him away, because here for the past 5 days now, every time I've done that, 3 out of the past 5 days when I've done that, he's had to get wrangled up and stuffed into a carrier and hauled off and poked and prodded and stuck and all kinds of nasty stuff. So anyway, it'll work out. Let's see. So, oh wow, Pocket Women. Yeah, that's great when people kick in. Definitely. I mean, when I can kick in, I try to so hard. Not having overtime, has crimped my budget this year, but yeah, definitely. Whenever you can get help, because I mean, I had to borrow money from a friend of mine in order to get Bernoulli taken care of. And so I was very, very fortunate to have that. Hey, Alpha Centauri, Rune, G Key Man at the Flea Market, Dennis, good morning. Anthony, good morning. Alrighty. Yeah, Pocket Women, he'll be over. He'll get used to it. It's just like they've already gotten used to an early feeding time with my work schedule the way it is now. I have to get up at 4:15 in the morning on the days that I work. I'm off today, obviously. But they still wanted their food at 4:15 in the morning. I don't have any dry food to put out, and they've been used to having dry food constantly available for them. I do have some dry food. Is urinary care dry food. However, with Bernoulli still just coming off the mend, out of this whole situation, the vet said it would be really good not to let him have any dry food for a while. So I can't set it out and and keep him completely isolated from the other cats. If it's out, he's going to eat it. If it's not, then the other cats are going to get mad. So it's one of those things. It's just a challenge. We'll figure it out. This morning I figured out a few things with him. Last night we figured out a few things. So because it was late last night before I was able to get him any of his medication, I could tell that he's still having some pain and discomfort, I think, but things are still moving. Things are still coming out. So that's what we really need. Is as long as everything's flowing, then we're good. Good morning, Chuck. All right, so yes, Bernoulli is on the mend, and again, thank you to everybody. I've not gone back and answered all the comments like I should. It's just been a long couple of days. Ever since Friday, it's been nonstop go. So yesterday, or not yesterday, but Monday when I got Bernoulli in the vet, I called first thing that morning and they said, well, the first appointment we have is at 3 p.m. So I said, okay, that's, I'll take it. But if you have any cancellations, call me before then. And they said, okay, great. That was at 8 o'clock. At 20 minutes after 8, they said, I know it's short notice, but can you be here by 9? And I said, absolutely. So I had to wrangle Bernoulli because he wasn't taking bribery. I think he sensed what was coming. So anyway, it's just been go. I've been worn out. They woke me up at 4 o'clock this morning demanding food. Aloysius decided that the most appropriate way to wake me up was to leap from the floor onto the bed and land directly on my chest. Bernoulli actually nibbled at my fingers to wake me up. Diogenes came and was like right here and just started meowing at the top of his lungs. And Socks and her 20 pounds worth of bulk just completely walked all the way up, and she put her 2 front paws right here and like, hey, wake up, So yeah. Oh, yes, Pocket Women, I did get some sleep. Fortunately, I did. And everybody slept on the bed last night. So that's my sign things are getting back to normal. Last night and the night before, all the kitties slept on the bed in their normal places. So yeah, that was a good thing. I was happy to have that. So, on to other things. I finally, in the mail, got something the other day. I actually got it like last night out of the mailbox. Y'all see that? You see it? Woohoo! Yes, it came in the mail. I am street legal now. So, yes, I have my actual license from the state. This is the one. I need to get a frame for it to put it up here in the shop. And then, of course, I got my little ID card that I'm supposed to carry with me. It acts just as the license. Of course, with photo ID, which that picture. Come on, camera. That picture sucks, but I did it by myself. I didn't have any help to do it. So, anyway, I've got it. I'm street legal now. And yesterday, after work, I actually did my first official job as a locksmith. One of the guys who works in the state office that I'm assigned to, he did not have a key to a locking knob set that came in from his garage to his house, and wanted it rekeyed. So I keyed it to to his front door key. It was quick set knob set, so it didn't take me long at all. His key was several generational copies off, and I had to, of course, measure each pin. I went by the cuts, but the key gauge was just so off that it was almost off by one complete cut, either above or below. And so basically I just had to eyeball it and pick out the pins that fit the best in there to give a flush shear line. So I did that, lubed up the lock and everything, put it all back together, and sent him on his way. I gave him the introductory rate of doing that, so told him that was the only introductory rate for the official licensing. But anyway, let's see. Anthony, yes, there's a sign. I think you saw the picture of it. Sign in the vet's office the other day said that there is no such thing, or there is no snooze button for a cat that is hungry. Thank you, Pocket Women and Anthony. Yes, it's awesome to have it. Finally, it is awesome. Yes, I do look criminal. Or roadie, yes. Good morning, Bears Back. Sorry, I have not replied to your email, Bears Back. I got it. And I'm really sorry that you're laid up like you are. I didn't know that before I sent the email. It's looking like that trip is not going to happen, unfortunately. But one day in the future it will happen. So, but yes, good to see you here. Thank you for joining in. Yeah, Pocket Women, I can finally charge now. Saraharia Aperture Express. I believe I said that right. Did I? Saraharia? Never seen you here, but thank you for joining in. This is just a Wednesday in the shop. GQ Man, yeah, y'all make copies. It's like, I'm sure that if I ever messed up and like showed y'all a copy of the key to my house, I guarantee that y'all would probably, all of you, make them or get them made and shower me with spare keys to my house. Just kind of have that feeling. Sorry. Dennis, I have the 003, the mini 003 kit. The little lab mini 003 kit. And I like that because it does allow you to adjust for those offsets a little bit more when you run into it. When I first started looking at a pin kit, everybody that I asked told me, said, get the 003 pin kit. Gives you more options. You can fine tune it a little bit better. And I agree with that. I like that. Okay. Saraharia Aperture Express. Thank you. I know habla poquito español. Muy poquito español. I know enough that I can tell somebody, I can tell somebody that a place is closed. I can tell somebody that we don't do that here. I can order a taco. I can ask where the restroom is, and I can ask where the beer is. That's about the most Spanish I can speak right now. Yeah, Dennis, I would like to get one of the full size 003 kits to have. That way, I've got a wider range. And I've talked about it in some of my other videos where the increments that are listed in the mini kit, even like for my prime example, is for the Quickset number 6 cut. Which I don't remember the dimension offhand, and the kit is still in my bag in the car. The number 6 pin for Quickset is actually not in the mini kit, so you have to carry an extra baggie of it, or clear out space in one of the other little spaces that you don't use. Put them in there. I don't like that about the mini kit, but the mini kit is great because, for one, it was affordable for me, and for two, I can put it in the carrying bag where I put all my stuff in, all my tools and everything I would need to do basic stuff like that out in the field. It fits very nicely down in there, so that's one reason why I like it. But doing more locksmithing stuff, I will need a bigger kit to accommodate more keys. And I think, I was talking the other week when Tyler Thomas was live with me, which I still have not gone back and watched that live to watch the chat on there. But I asked him specifically about equipment and what he would buy, and he said, the code machine, the 1200 Blitz, is what he would buy first. That's a little out of my budget right now. Actually, a lot out of my budget right now. I'm still keeping my eyes open for a good deal. But I think what I really need to do is stock up that keyboard over there and really, I've got plenty of Quickset, Schlage, the larger size Yales, some Master Lock, but stuff like Sargent I need more of. I need more nickel-plated variants in case if somebody wants that. And I need like a metric crap ton of Y11s, which I will get eventually. Y11, and I think CO3 is on my list. I had a shopping list, actually. Hey, Ken _, thank you for joining in. Was given a update on the kitties earlier, and then also showing the fact that I got my actual license. So, and I have nothing to hide on my license. I'm supposed to display that in all of my advertising, license number, all that good stuff. So I'm not worried about that. It's not going to lead you back to my street address. Let's see. Okay, Rune. Yeah. I need to do more walking. I honestly do. I've been stress eating since Friday, and it's not been good. I made some healthy stuff the other day, but and I need to do better. So anyway, Don, he actually commented earlier. Don's Locks commented on my community post earlier when I asked any suggestions, and he wanted to see. He actually said, "Well, show me a picture of locks that you would find in a big box store." So, I didn't go to a big box store today. I don't have any pictures of it. But I said, well, I can show some of the actual locks, and we can go over it. Yeah, yeah, good multitasking, for sure. Okay, between the train and home. The one and only time that I've visited Chicago, um, where I was staying was about an hour outside of downtown Chicago. And the most efficient way to get into Chicago was take the train. And I took the train. I love taking the train. I really do. It was so peaceful. Peaceful. You don't have the hassle of going through an airport. Now, don't get me wrong. I love to fly. I wanted to be a pilot when I was a kid. Flew every chance that I got. Small planes, big planes, everything. But today, I mean, with all the security steps and everything, flying just is a huge hassle. And, it just, I don't know. Sometimes it's just cheaper to drive, which I like driving too. But the train is so nice because you get there like with the speed and efficiency and customization of driving, yet it's a heck of a lot faster. So I really am envious of that. Charlotte's actually got a big expansion plan for their public transportation, trains and light rail systems and stuff like that. So I don't know. We'll see how it happens in the future. Anyway, back to some locks. Yeah, so Don, he wanted to see a picture of it. I don't have any pictures, but I do have the actual locks themselves. So let's get the camera pointed down here. Where's the button? There's the button. Whoop, big fingers. Okay. There we go. Sweet. Alrighty. So here in the U.S., the big box stores that you're gonna run into, are gonna be Lowe's, Home Depot, Walmart, and then maybe some regional stores, or some even smaller like discount chains. So you would have Walmart, Lowe's, Home Depot, which Home Depot does carry pack lock, but I'm not going to get into that today because they are the only ones who carry it. And I've not actually gone to the Home Depot that's nearby to see if they carry it or not. I'm just not a Home Depot fan. Never flown. Can't flap your arms fast. Yeah. Flying is very fun. It is. Anyway, so if you go to Walmart, which basically Walmart is sort of your de facto kind of general purpose. The saying we have here in the South is they got everything up at the Walmart. And they do. They have all of your staples. Is not a wide selection of things, but it's got enough to get you fed, get you clothed, and get you watching television if you need to. And just your basics. I don't know how widespread outside the U.S. Walmart is. I know there's some European locations, but Lowe's and Home Depot, I think we've all kind of seen videos, at least log videos of kind of their selection, but those are going to be more your hardware stores. They are hardware stores. You can buy lumber, You can buy power tools, paint, plumbing fixtures, appliances, all kinds of stuff like that. And that's where you're going to find more of a selection. And then you've got smaller stores that are just kind of regional places, which around here we really don't have any regional places except for Ace Hardware, which again, I'm not looking, I'm not going to lump Ace Hardware into this, because Ace Hardware actually does have a decent selection of padlocks and door locks and hardware for it, such that it puts Lowe's and Home Depot to shame, really. But those are mostly franchised, so the selection may vary. Let's see. Look for Packlock. Yeah, Anthony, I'm not a huge Home Depot fan to start with, and not to mention the fact that the closest Home Depot for me, there's one on the way, but it's sort of a pain to stop at. It's kind of like Harbor Freight. In fact, they're almost right across the street from each other. So really the only time that I can go by there is when I'm coming home from work. And, it just, I don't know. Got to go through a lot more traffic. And I don't know. I might take one for the team in the coming weeks and go by the Home Depot here. But yeah, Lowe's is way closer. I've got two that are, fairly close. Plus, Lowe's is a North Carolina-based business, and I tend to support, that more than I do others. The only thing that Walmart doesn't sell are walls. Pretty much, yeah, you cannot build a wall with anything Walmart sells. Well, Walmart doesn't sell anything to let you build a wall. There you go. You can paint it, but you can't build it. Yeah, I've seen some of those videos, Anthony, where he goes through the stores, and I might do something like that. I took a picture the other day, a couple weeks ago, when I was in Lowe's, and they have an entire shelf section for Dexter by Schlage. The brand new Dexter by Schlage packaging is there. So you've got that. You've got the whatever the brand is that replaced Gatehouse. And then, of course, you've got your more expensive actual Kwikset and actual Schlage products. Yeah, Anthony, I would send somebody to Ace Hardware. Yeah, like you said, I would send them there before going to Lowe's or anything, really. At a beer can wall. That's pretty cool. I did that one time when not too long after I moved in my apartment, Bears Back. I had a beer can wall. I did clean it up and take it off to recycling after a while, thinking that I was going to get more beer money out of it. And alas, I got like $1.32. So, anyway, so let's look at what you would get at Walmart. And, Walmart, or even here in the U.S., we've got a place called Dollar General, which Dollar General is basically a 1/8 size Walmart. And it's not as formal as Walmart. The saying here is that you don't have to get dressed up to go to Dollar General like you do Walmart. Now, if you've never been to a Walmart in the U.S. and you're not sure what kind of people go to Walmart, or the humor of that statement might be lost on you, that you don't have to get dressed up to go to Dollar General like you do Walmart. After this video is over, I suggest you go to the website People of Walmart, and then you will get what I'm saying. But yes, Dollar General is a scaled down, informal version of Walmart. And you'll find some of these same locks there. But at Walmart, specifically, you're going to find your typical master number 3s. And you're also going to find Brinks there. They do sell a lot of Brinks, both padlocks and actual knob sets. Occasionally at Walmart you might find a disc padlock like this. Probably gonna have to go to Lowe's. If you do find a disc padlock like at Dollar General, it's not going to be a master brand. It'll be some sort of off-brand, but I've only seen that like maybe a couple times. Hey, Wallers. Good morning. Ken _ got regular people at your Walmart. Okay. Yeah, Ken, is and the patronage of Walmart shifts like daily and by the hour. So you have, like me, I don't go to Walmart, or I try not to go to Walmart after 10 a.m. So you've got a lot of senior citizens. You've got a lot of people who are, shopping for their families, just going out to make the weekly Walmart run. And, but if you go later in the day on a Saturday, then, or on a Sunday afternoon, you're going to run into some more interesting people. If you go to Walmart during the mid-afternoon on a weekday, you're going to see some even more interesting people. And if you go during the evening, especially a Friday evening, when you have families that go out to Walmart for fun on Friday evenings, you see a lot. G Man, yes. They are everywhere. We don't have a stoplight in the little town that I live in. We do not have one stoplight. But we have a Dollar General, and it's just up that way. I heard somebody say one time that there are so many Dollar Generals that there's actually a Dollar General inside of the Dollar General. But anyway, let's look back at these locks. Walmart carries Master Lock and Brinks. You'll see these, your typical, number 3 Master Locks. You'll see your, the 140. You'll see these. Sometimes the 141, the brass version. And you'll see the Brinks laminated padlocks, as well as their Hyper Tough brand deadbolts, which I've gone over that before. So you've got like the cheaper Walmart version, but then the higher end they'll sell like Brinks. They don't sell any actual quick set stuff except for maybe a knob set every now and again, at least not that I've seen. So that's kind of what you'll see in Walmart, or when we had it, Kmart, Dollar General. Now, Dollar General, you're also going to see locks like these, which are knockoffs of, the Master Lock number 3. And you can tell they're all kind of, just kind of cheaply made. They're not the greatest. Pick resistance is not great at all. And in fact, I believe it was this one was actually the very first lock that I ever bought when I started picking. Like, this was the first purchased padlock that I bought to start learning how to pick on. Now, if you go to Lowe's or Home Depot, that's when you're going to start running into a bigger master lock like this. The M5 or some of the commercial kinds, labeled commercial. It still has that same core in there that the number 3 does. But it is a little bit bigger. The shackle's a little bit beefier. Has an octagonal cut to it to make it, more cut resistant. Stronger shackle. At least that's what it says. Boron carbide. So you're going to find that there. I mean, you're also going to find an assortment of cable locks and bicycle locks at some of these places. But I'm just covering padlocks right now. Also at Lowe's is where you're going to see your disc padlocks like this. And this one is kind of interesting. It's the Master number 40. But I don't know if y'all can make that out. It actually has a Yale-style keyway. And give me just a second. Alrighty, so this is an M1 blank, which is your standard it's your standard master lock padlock blank. But we look at this one, it doesn't go in. Let's see. Here's a Y11. Starts but not quite. Then I've got a Y6. Yep. Y6 goes in. It works. And then Y52. It goes, but it doesn't go all the way. Yeah, it doesn't go all the way. So this would actually be a Y6 key blank that you would use for that. Gotta remember to put those back. Each one of those are money now. All right, so some other locks that you would see actually include these guys. This is just a no-name brand, little 3-wheel combination lock. I still suck at decoding these. I need to get a decoder shim or a decoder knife, or make one. But I'm pretty sure that if I had padlock shims, I don't know, that's pretty tight around the shackle. I don't think a padlock shim would get it. But I'm willing to bet that if you hit it on the top with a hammer, just gave it just a little bit of downward pressure, popped it on the top with a hammer right here, pretty sure this one would pop open. Also, you'll see these little guys in the grocery stores and like the Dollar General. These are actually warded locks. And let me see if I have misplaced it. I had like a little warded key that had been kind of filed down to use as like a bypass for it. Sorry guys, I'm not organized this morning like I normally am. Be organized, that's funny. Alright, but yeah, this would be just a little just a little warded lock. Let me look over here on the chat. It's been blowing up since I stepped away. Good morning, LockPicking's gal. Glad that you're able to join us. I hadn't seen you in a while. Awesome. Welcome back. Jason, good morning. I was telling him earlier, telling everybody earlier, I am street legal now. Yep, street legal. And I did my first actual official job yesterday, rekeying a little quick set knob set for somebody. Out to rekey several houses, put on. Okay. Sounds like a good day, Jason. Haven't been able to catch your kitty yet? Okay. All right, Ken _ I will see you later. Thank you for joining. Someone getting an encode deadbolt. Okay. Can you change cylinder? Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, Jason, I was talking about Bernoulli. He, I don't know. It's going to take a while to get his complete trust back again. Yeah, Wallers. Yeah. I got bling. I am street legal. I'm official. So that's pretty awesome. I can start charging. Actually, since y'all are here, yesterday I actually submitted my form, a little online form for HL Flake, just to have access to their catalog. And they actually called me instead of replying back in an email, which, I'd rather it say, "We will call you," and so I'm ready for it. I haven't called them back. I was busy doing a bunch of other stuff, worrying about Kitty and trying to get home and all that good stuff. Anyway, I'll call them back today, but HL Flake, and then I guess Acme or IDN, because that is IDN something else. It's not Acme up here. And then there's one other that has a distributor, another distributor around here. Anyway, reading the comments. Add a bit of apple cider vinegar to the water. Yeah, raising the pH is important. That's what the prescription food is. Hopefully doing, but yeah, that way the acidity will help break down everything. Thank you, LPG. Thank you. Yes, I am street legal, official. It's awesome to have it in my hand now, so yeah. Let's see. But yeah, I mean, just to say what I was saying about, since of course the one who asked for all this isn't here, Dawn. Jason, maybe you should call Dawn in Australia this time of night. You reckon? Tell him to get up and watch my show. Nah, we're not gonna do that. Yeah, I mean, this is basically just what you get in your typical American, at least here in the Southeast, and probably every Walmart and Dollar General. This is what you're gonna get. Let's see. Let me shift back up here. There we go. All right. IDN is problematic setting up people's accounts. Seems to. Gotcha. Okay. Use peroxide on any boo-boos. Yeah. Unfortunately, my kitties don't get boo-boos, really. I get more than they do. I got tore up this weekend. Yeah, Wallers, I'd be feeling awesome. All right, Jason. Yeah, I do feel like that teenager flashing their driver's license coming out of the DMV. I yeah, I do. Um, and you know what? I'm gonna have the same feeling when I get called out to a stranger's, place to do a job for the first time, and I'll be on my own. I'm gonna be like, I'm scared. I'm nervous. It's just the same feeling as when you get behind the wheel of the car for the first time with nobody else in the car with you. Yeah, sort of that same feeling. Um, but have a good one. Thank you for stopping by, Jason. Oh, wow, LPG. An actual IC master lock? That would be cool to see. Have you done a video on that? That would be cool. Man, I've got over here. I have one of the Master Lock 5-ups. Just the keyable, not rekeyable, but keyable. Basically where the the pins shear off and everything to key it to your existing key. That's the only one of those that I have, and I do not have the key for it. Still picks pretty easy. All right, LPG. Yeah, I'll look out for your video. Good morning, Ronald. Young man, how are you this morning? Actually getting ready to wind up here in a little bit. I guess, unless if there's something else that y'all want to see. Got a little bit of time. Okay, LPG. Yeah. Quit to go on a hike. Yeah, well, each their own, I guess. But yeah, I guess that would be busy having somebody new in there. Yeah, for sure. Alrighty, so yeah, Ronald, since you're the latest one to the party, I will show it this last time. My actual license came in the mail. Yes, I'm flashing it around. Like Jason said, flashing it around like a teenager with his license. So, driver's license, yeah. But anyway, sorry. Like I was saying, the cats woke me up at 4 o'clock this morning. Appalachian Trail lasted 2 hours. Wow. I have been on a small portion of the Appalachian Trail. Of course, where I'm from, that area, and especially when I was in emergency services and the search and rescue and all that stuff, there's actually it runs through a decent little corner of my home county. The Appalachian Trail does. So I've been around it. we've also got the Mountain to Sea Trail that runs through it. But you know, I'm I'm more of a hiker, like where the trail is fairly worn out, fairly even, and it goes in a loop, and I wind up right back at the parking lot where I started. I prefer those trails. Yes, pocket women. Yes, flashing my license. Locksmith. Locksmith. No, I'm not going to be that. Not after this video, anyway. Um, but yeah, hopefully. Speaking of work stuff, even though I wasn't speaking about work, this Saturday, I know I had said before that I may not, or that I was probably going to have to work this Saturday. Now it's looking like I'm probably not going to be working this Saturday, but I will know for sure by Friday afternoon. So I will post, I'll do a community post on YouTube just to update everybody whether or not I'm going to be here Saturday. I really, really hate to try to get anybody lined up for Saturday just in case if I do have to work. I don't want to have to cancel. I may see if I can get somebody maybe to come in. Now, not this Saturday, but the next Saturday, the 29th. That's an important day. That's important. I will be live that day, that morning, and it should be pretty fun, actually. I'm hoping it'll be fun anyway. So just keep that in mind. The 29th, Saturday the 29th, that should be a fun Saturday to be around. But anyway, yeah, I will keep everybody up to date on this coming Saturday, and let y'all know what's gonna happen. I'll keep y'all up to date as much as I can, as much as I know, and provided there are no emergencies, then we'll be here in the shop Saturday. Yeah, Bears back. They actually they don't require that the card is like worn right here, or that it's actually worn visibly anywhere, but they do require that you have it available for immediate inspection. So in other words, they recommend that you have it wearable somewhere and display it, but at the very least it should be in your pocket or your wallet where you can just take it out and show it as soon as you're asked for it. And anybody can ask for it. Private citizen, law enforcement, government official, whoever. Anybody can ask for it, and you're supposed to be able to present it. So yeah, I got to get a one of those sturdy like ID card holders. I've been looking at some of those on Amazon and stuff just to see if there's one that would work for me. I don't like wearing anything around my neck. That's the cop in me. But something that could clip to my belt or shirt or something like that, I would like that. I'll figure something out. But anyway, well, folks, it's almost lunchtime here. I think for pocket women, it is breakfast time. If Rune is still here, it's about dinner time. Um, and I think the rest of us are somewhere between brunch and lunch. So, um, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and jump off of here. I did have brunch. Well, it was a late breakfast. Best, like I said, I've been eating comfort food, like stress eating lately. And I had a fried bologna and egg sandwich for breakfast this morning. It was awesome. It's been years since I've had one. It was so good. I mean, it's a cholesterol bomb, but it is so good. I do have healthy, like, tuna for dinner tonight, though. So, I don't know. It's kind of cloudy outside right now. It may rain. I thought it was supposed to be cloudy and rainy all day, but apparently not really so much. But anyway, folks, well, let's go ahead and wrap it up. I'm getting to rambling. So, y'all, I hope that y'all have a great day, great rest of your week. Again, I will keep you up to speed as far as this Saturday. 8 out of 10 chance that I will be here Saturday, but I don't want to bank on it, even with those odds. Hey, Brass Illusion, I didn't see you sneak in there. Yep, just in and up. So yeah, we'll figure something out. I don't know if I'll have like somebody on standby. I hate to put somebody on standby to be on the channel on live and then it not happen. I felt like I was about that tall this past week, canceling with Dark Arts. I don't know. I may see if he might be available this Saturday. I don't know. I'll send him a message. But we'll figure something out. So, anyway, y'all, hope y'all have a great week. Be happy, be healthy, be safe, be careful, stay out of trouble. We'll see you next time. I'm going to try not to miss like all of what I just said. So, I'm watching to see until then. That way I can press the stop button up here and then do the stop button over here. Yeah, Pocket Women, I know Delp understands. I do. I mean, he's been checking in on me and everything, so I really appreciate that. I know he understands. I'll see if maybe he can't join in Saturday. I'll send him a message. But anyway, y'all have a great one. I will see y'all Saturday, most likely. Y'all have a great week. Thanks for joining in. Thank you again for all the support.